Hey there Kaiju crew, Paul Williams here, and today I'm talking about Pandemonium, the follow-up to Fragment by Warren Fahys. I've just finished reading this book and I can tell you that it's absolutely fantastic. If you've read Fragment, then you know pretty much what to expect. It is easily as good as the first book. If you haven't read Fragment, go check that out and then pick this up. You will not be disappointed. So, if you're coming in at this new, let's break it down quickly. Following on from the events of the first book, there's an island that has been left not touched by man. It's evolved from millions of years, and it's a weed species that's gone there. So it's kind of a kill or be killed, and over millions of years, much like the shark that's just evolved to be a killing machine, it's a whole island of killing species, so you're not going to survive there. And in the follow-up here, we find out what happened to the survivors from the first book, and we come across another ecosystem, but this time it's in a cave underground in a city. That's right, a city underground, actually built by the Soviets during the Cold War, and it was a place for Stalin to hide out. So what we have here are 417 pages of just fantastic writing, and I'm not a massive reader, but this book is something that paints such a vivid picture in your mind that when I was reading this, I was just transported there. What Warren's done here is giving you enough detail that you can picture in your mind, so that as I'm reading it, I'm picturing some of the scenes in my head, and it's terrifying and amazing. I genuinely cannot recommend this enough. And if we read the back, let's have a go. Deep beneath the Ural Mountains, in an underground city carved out by slave labour during the darkest hours of the Cold War, ancient caverns hold exotic and dangerous life forms that have evolved in isolation for countless millennia. Cut off from the surface world, an entire ecosystem of bizarre subterranean species has survived undetected until now. Biologists Nell and Jeffrey Bingswanger barely survived a previous encounter with terrifying invasive creatures that threaten to engulf the earth. They think the danger is over until a ruthless Russian tycoon lures them to his underground metropolis, where they find themselves confronted by a vicious menagerie of biological horrors. Rising from the bowels of earth, these creatures now threaten to conquer the world, and if any reach the surface, they will succeed. Now, as I've said, Warren does give such an amazing description here that I was picturing it like I was watching a movie. But I really hope this becomes a film, because I think it would be absolutely fantastic. But if you were having trouble picturing what some of the creatures look like, in the back of the book there are actually some pictures he's got. So there's a picture of the city, there's pictures of some of the creatures, and there's sketches and photos that make it look like a real encyclopedia, because these scientists are taken to this city under the pretense that they're going to be investigating a new species. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep it kaiju.